friends, welcome in. Welcome to my channel. My name is Shannon, and welcome to Shannon the Fifth. Here on my channel, we talk about all things womanhood. So, whether it's lifestyle or wellness, motherhood or career, we talk about it here. So, if you like those types of topics and you want to have a good discussion, come on in, have a seat, and let's talk. So today I'm outside. I have on real clothes. I am going to the library. If this is your first time seeing me or catching up with my videos, I am a self proclaimed and designated homebody. So getting outside of the house to do things is good for me. It's new for me. So today I'm going on a walk to my library because I have some pressing projects that I need to work on, and I've been working on them from the house, but I feel like if I get into a new space, I might have some fresh perspectives to help me knock these things out. So we're going to go on a quick walk to my library. We're going to sit there, knock out some projects, and I'm going to take you along for the journey. Now, mind you, it's a quick walk. Not much is going to happen or be eventful. You're not going to see much. I live in a small town, so not a lot is going on. But it's a beautiful day, and I'm outside, and I'm going to take advantage of this wonderful October sunshine and heat. Thank God. That's a beautiful thing about North Carolina is that it stays warm a little longer. So let's go on a walk. Let's get some things accomplished and kind of talk about the day I've had so far. Change of plans. We're busting this joint. Hubby decided to come along, so we're going on a field trip. We're going to get out of this town and go find a coffee shop. And we're both going to do some work from there. And he's buying me lunch. So did I change my plans because hubby said, hey, let me buy you lunch if I go with you on your field trip? Sure did. So we're headed out of this area, and I will talk about where we go and share some footage of those things too. So waiting for him to get in the car, and then it's field trip time. Wasted no time. I'm in my robe. I'm back at my workstation, and it's time to finish cranking out the work that I wasn't able to finish at the coffee shop. The outing was nice. That unexpected change from walking to the library to driving an hour away to go to a coffee shop was worth it for me. It was worth it. Just the fresh air, the distance, listening to podcasts on my way there. Um, it helped because that library walk would have been maybe 10 minutes. And that would have been the limit of my sunshine intake and interaction with people because you can't talk a lot in the library. So I definitely appreciated the longer distance and the different space. The coffee was really good. I got really far with some work. I have a long way to go, but I'm proud of my progress. And then after that, hubby treated me to lunch, and I really appreciated that. That was a new place that we tried, and it's an independent restaurant. I really like supporting independent restaurants and independent businesses when I can. But then we had to abruptly end lunch because I forgot I had a coaching call with my coach, a group coaching call. So I was already done eating, but we kind of had to dash out of there so that I could hop in the car and take the call while hubby drove home. So now I am back. It is school dismissal time. So I have two sons about to enter the house any moment now from the end of their school day. So while I'm waiting for them, I'm going to try to knock out a little bit more work. Then I'm going to jump into mommy mode for a little bit and then back into work mode because I'm on a deadline with something. So overall, so far, it's been a productive day. I still need to get some type of exercise in. Typically, this is a gym day for me, but my gym is closed because they're putting new equipment in. So my gym day won't be until tomorrow. But I need to get some type of exercise in. I haven't worked out since Monday, 2 days ago, and I don't like that for me. I don't know about y'all, but exercise for me is more than, mobility, flexibility, movement, health. Those are the great benefits of it. But for me, I like lifting heavy weights and going to the gym to do so because it clears my mind. I'm not a runner. I want to run. I don't run for nothing, baby. Last time I ran for something, it was running for the bus. But I want to run. But that runner's high that people talk about? I get that from weightlifting. So all those, endorphins, serotonin, dopamine, the dopamine effect, happens when I lift heavy weights and I just clear my mind. So for yesterday and today, I wasn't able to go to the gym. And I just had like this brain fog. Like I was able to push through, but I didn't get my little dopamine rush from dumbbells. And so I'm really looking forward to going to the gym tomorrow. And I'm going to try to take y'all with me. Gym workout videos kind of give me the eeks, not workout videos, the content, right? Because some people just don't want to be seen, obviously, but I feel like pulling out a camera in the middle of a gym is very intrusive. So I'm going to try to capture some of my workout footage without looking like a content creator. Nothing wrong with it, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. So I'm going to try to capture some of that content tomorrow. I'm not sure if I will be back today. I don't think there's anything eventful going on for the rest of the day, but you never know how the day flows. So back to boss mode for like the next 10 minutes, and then into mommy mode I go. All right, talk to y'all in a few. Bye. Good morning, friends. It is Wednesday. Yes, it's Wednesday. And where I left off yesterday, I lounged around when I thought I was going to write, but I needed that rest because, sorry, my dog is in the way. I needed that rest because my brain was just so fatigued from trying to answer some questions for something I'm working on. So I lounged around. Then I worked for about 2 more hours. And then after that, it's a blur. It's a blur. I remember making some sweet potato fries, watching reruns of Modern Family, and going to sleep. And last night was a good sleep night. So excited about that. I needed some good sleep. Anyway, this morning, back to work I go, happily and jolly. I'm happy about it. And I am going to go to the library today. I thought my plans were going to be derailed a little bit. Hubby and I were talking about leaving the city again, but his plans changed. So I was like, hey, let's go to the library this time for real. So in a little bit, we'll go to the library and I'll be cranking out some more work. I am eating bread for the first time in like 2 weeks. So I'm hoping that we don't have a bubble gut situation in the library because that's not good. I haven't had bread, so I don't know how it's going to react, how I'm going to interact with it, but it's good bread. I like shopping at Aldi for like my breads, for anything in general, besides maybe my meats, but for everything else, I love shopping at Aldi. And Aldi has something called bistro bread. If I'm not getting sourdough, I typically get the bistro bread. And so I'm eating that with some nut butter and some organic jam or fruit spread. So a lot of sugar, but we'll be all right. We'll balance it out. We'll balance it out. And the gym is open today. So I know I'm going to get a good workout in. I'm excited about that. Enough rambling. Let's head to the library, get some work done, and see where the rest of the day takes us between the library and the gym. So, see you in a few seconds. Okay, so change of plans again. This is the joy of working for yourself and working from home, is that you can change your plans as often as you need to and still get a lot done. So, hubby has another client that needs to see him today, and they're outside of the city. So I'm going to go with him outside of the city. Field trip. So we're gonna go there, and I will work in the car and work around wherever he is when he goes and visits the client. I like doing that with him. Of course, it's a field trip to get me out of the house. And of course, with the type of work that he does, I'm not in the way. So usually I'll either sit in the car and still work, or I'll drop him off at the client's site, go find a quick coffee shop or a bookstore and work there, so he doesn't feel like rushed or feel like he has to worry about me sitting in the car for so long. And again, still get some work done. So I'm going to take a ginger shot. I need that for the day. So I'm going to take this ginger shot. I get these from Aldi too. And I love this and their Gimme Greens juice. I think they're absolutely fantastic and they're inexpensive. So this has been like an unintentional Aldi sponsored segment because I ain't getting no money and they don't know about me. So, but if you are someone who really cares about how they start the day, what they fuel their body with, then you pay attention to where you grocery shop and what you consume and things like that, then I definitely recommend Aldi, especially if you're on a budget. I don't know if you have one where you are, but if you're on a budget too and you want to be really conscious of what you put in your body, I recommend that. So today I am starting with my ginger shot and a swig, just a swig of the Gimme Greens, because I've already had some sugar from the peanut butter and the jelly. And even though this is no added sugar, I just don't want too much
sweetness right now. So I'm gonna knock this back, grab my bag, and head out with hubby. Head out on a field trip. I'm just looking at my background and I realize my knives are missing and they're not in the sink. Where are my knives? Where are my knives? Woo, that'll get you going. Woo.
Episode of Ratchet and Respectable. Yesterday, on Tuesday morning, that she released about Clarissa Shields, and still, as of Tuesday at 4:45 p.m., has not told us whether she's going to fight her. To do this, I don't know your purpose or your mission. That was the whole point of yesterday's episode. Talk about knowing people's purpose and their mission.
Okay, it seems like I'm always in the car, right? But I'm going to the gym. I just wanted to hop on before we get to the gym because my son sent me a text and I replied, and I think I put cool, period, right? Punctuation at the end of the sentence. And so then he replies back and he says, Mom, you got to chill with the periods. It's a sign of you being, oh, what did he say? Mom, you got to chill with the periods. And so I called him. Oh, is that a mosquito? I don't like mosquitoes. I was like, what? What's the problem? He's like, it's a sign of aggression. I was like, wait a minute. An exclamation mark is a sign of excitement and maybe aggression, but a period? Like, am I like under a rock? Did I not get the memo that you can't use a period in a text message because it's a sign of passive aggressive conversation? Like, what? This is too much. This is too much. All right, headed to the gym. See you soon.
You tell me all your secrets you hide inside. I tell you all of my feelings I have in my mind. Going in circles, it goes on and on. I'm tired of making, and all of the things that I say to you, I feel like you take them and leave it behind. It's hard to find no more reason I wanna rewind. 'Cause baby, I'm
in the car again. Today is Friday, and I have spent the past, what time is it? 5 hours straight on the computer completing this very rigorous application for a program I want my company, The Fifth Curve, to be a part of. I've been working on it bit by bit over the past couple of weeks, but I needed to tighten it up and get it ready for submission. And then I forgot it needed some supporting documents, so I needed to tighten that up too. So for 5 hours, I sat at the computer and watched my brain smoke like fumes. And it was beautiful. I'm grateful for the experience. I'm grateful for the opportunity and how it found me. And I hope that I'm selected for this program. It's a really incredible experience, or a really incredible opportunity for the Fifth Curve and for me as a founder. And so I hope that my hard work and my thinking process, my critical thinking, catalytic thinking, and all that effort pays off. I really, really do. And then I was presented with another opportunity that required a separate application. So I had to write all over again for that one. I really hope that one pays off too. That's an incredible media focused opportunity. So we'll see what happens. I really, really hope that I get those things. But because of that, I've been in the house for the past 5 hours, sat in one spot. How many hours do I have on my watch? Somehow I still got 6 standing hours. I guess I was getting up, going to the bathroom, going to get water, things like that. But my back hurts, my booty hurts, and my brain hurts. So I took a pause. And I went and treated myself after completing those two things to something to drink. Don't laugh. I'm about to show you what I got. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. It's a Wawa matcha. A Wawa matcha. With whipped cream. And considering, you know, like I'm on this food focused, food friendly, I don't want to call it a diet because it's not a diet, you know, in the mind frame of diet, but I'm just being very food conscious to support the lifestyle that I have. And the whipped cream and the milk go outside of that framework, and that's totally fine for me for today because my brain deserves it. Then on top of that, don't laugh, because with this I need to eat. I got this. It is the Wawa turkey gobbler with sweet potatoes, turkey, stuffing, and cranberry sauce. Technically, this is gas station food. But if you are familiar with Wawa, if you've ever been, you know, we don't really look at it like a gas station. It's kind of like Target compared to Walmart, right? You can go to Walmart and it can be a low grade vibe type of thing, or you can go to Target and pay slightly more and feel like it's an elevated experience, but they both serve the same thing. That's kind of like Wawa is the Target of gas stations. So that's that on that. So I'm going to sit here in the car with my heated seats and sunshine and catch up on my podcast, sip on this matcha, and then I'm going to debate if I'm going to the gym today. I went yesterday and it was fantastic. It was a really good workout. It was upper day, so it was a really good workout. And I typically go 4 to 5 days a week. The past couple of weeks, just the past 2, I've cut it. No, just this past week, because last week I did 4 days. Last week I did 5 days. But one day was an active rest. I only just walked on a treadmill, no incline. This week I've only gone Monday and I went yesterday, so that's twice. I really feel like I should add that 3rd day before I rest for the weekend, but my brain hurts. I'm tired, so I don't know if I can really lock in and go to the gym. I don't know. We'll see where I end up, but for now, enough yapping. I'm gonna enjoy my Wawa matcha and my podcast in the car, away from the computer, and just sit in gratitude and solitude. That's where I am. So check with you later.
That's what you said. Yeah. That's what you said. You know that I need it. Diamond. Feeling like Jonah, brother alone now. How we gon' find our way? Feeling like Moses, man, the Lord chose us. Now we gotta find our way. Feeling like David, man, I done gave him all. I gotta find my way. You never feel me. I'm still feeling like Jonah, brother alone now. How we gon' find our way? Feeling like Moses, man, the Lord chose us. Now we gotta find our way.
Good morning. So today is a soccer day. So it's soccer mom, soccer dad day for our 3rd son. So we're out here on the soccer field getting ready to cheer him on. Super tired, need some coffee, something. Let's see how the day goes. Let's see how this game goes.